Are you saying I'm sorry too much? It might be making you look weak. In this video, we are going to stop over-apologizing. I will teach you 3 professional phrases that fix problems instantly and turn a negative moment into a win. You need to know these. First, I'll show you why sorry is actually bad for your confidence. Then, we will listen to a real dialogue, a manager fixing a shipping delay, so you can hear the right words in action. Finally, we're going to shadow the solution bridge technique together. By the end of this video, you won't just speak English, you'll command respect. Let's go.
Welcome back to English Speaking Corner. We are focusing on high-level professional communication today. For many B1 level speakers, the first phrase that comes out when something goes wrong is, "I'm sorry." While apologizing is good, relying on sorry too much actually shifts the focus away from the solution and puts it squarely onto your mistake. This erodes trust and can make you seem less capable than you are. We want to pivot that energy.
Exactly. Think about the difference in impact. When you say, "I'm sorry for the delay," you are dwelling on the negative. It sounds reactive. But when you rephrase it to focus on the customer's experience, it changes everything. This is what we call shifting the focus from the mistake to the patience.
Our first key phrase to master is a substitute for apologizing for waiting. Instead of saying, "sorry for the wait," you say, "thank you for your patience." Notice how different that feels. When you thank someone for their patience, you are acknowledging their effort and their positive behavior, which immediately makes them feel valued. It's professional, empathetic, and most importantly, solution-oriented.
If you are waiting on the phone for technical support, for example, and the agent picks up and says, "sorry for the long queue," you still feel annoyed. But if they say, "thank you so much for holding, I appreciate your patience," suddenly you feel respected. It's a very subtle shift in language that has a massive impact on the conversation. This is especially true in fast-paced English-speaking workplaces where clarity and confidence are essential. The vocabulary we are teaching today isn't just about grammar, it's about business psychology.
Let's apply this immediately. We are now going to listen to a brief dialogue between a customer service manager, Sarah, and a client, Mark, who is calling about a significant shipping delay on an important order. Listen carefully to how Sarah avoids the word sorry entirely while remaining exceptionally apologetic and helpful. This is the B1 professional model we want you to practice.
Good afternoon. This is Sarah speaking. How may I help you with your order, Mark?
Good afternoon, Sarah. I'm calling about order number 77B. It was supposed to arrive 2 days ago, and I haven't received any tracking updates since Monday. I'm quite frustrated as this is a rush order for a client.
Thank you for calling this to our attention, Mark. I have pulled up your file. Thank you for your patience while we look into this discrepancy. I see that there was an unforeseen routing error at the distribution center.
A routing error? What does that mean for the delivery date?
I realize this is frustrating, especially since you needed it quickly. We pride ourselves on timely delivery, and it is clear we have fallen short this time. I want to reassure you that we have put an expedited action on this immediately.
So when will it get here?
What I can do right now is 2 things. First, I'm afraid that we cannot promise delivery before the end of tomorrow, but I can personally guarantee it will be with you by noon the day after. And second, because of this inconvenience, we will be issuing you a full credit for the shipping costs.
A full credit? Okay, that sounds like a reasonable solution. Thank you, Sarah.
You are very welcome, Mark. We appreciate your business and your understanding. Please look out for an email confirmation of that shipping credit in the next 30 minutes.
That was a perfect example of a professional exchange. Notice the flow: acknowledgement, empathy, solution, and then a reassurance. Sarah never used sorry, but she was clearly apologetic. Now let's break down the 3 key phrases she used and why they work so effectively.
The first we covered, "thank you for your patience." This is the instant relationship repair phrase. The second phrase Sarah used was an empathy statement. "I realize this is frustrating." This phrase validates the client's emotion without taking blame or making an excuse. It's crucial because sometimes people just want to feel heard. If you simply jump to the solution, the client might still feel angry because you didn't acknowledge the emotional impact of the problem.
When you use that phrase, the tone is everything. It should be spoken with a falling, gentle intonation,
conveying sincere understanding. Try repeating it in a moment. I realize this is frustrating. It shows you are listening, and it immediately lowers the emotional temperature of the conversation. If you find these specific, actionable phrases helpful for your English confidence, please remember to subscribe to English Speaking Corner. We focus on giving you the exact language you need for daily life and professional situations.
The third and perhaps most important phrase is the solution-oriented pivot. What I can do right now is. This is the phrase that turns the negative conversation toward a productive end. In the dialogue, Sarah used this to present her two clear solutions: a guaranteed delivery time and a shipping credit. This is evidence-based language. It moves beyond passive apologies and establishes you as a competent problem solver.
Many B1 learners struggle with presenting solutions because they get stuck on the initial mistake. By using "what I can do right now is," you signal to the listener that the complaining phase is over and you are taking decisive action. It is also an excellent phrase to pair with soft refusal language, which Sarah demonstrated beautifully.
Let's revisit her soft refusal. Mark asked about getting the package tomorrow, and Sarah had to say no. She didn't say, "No, we can't do that." Instead, she used the B1 softening clause. "I'm afraid that we cannot promise delivery before the end of tomorrow, but I can personally guarantee it will be with you by noon the day after." This is the professional way to deliver bad news. You soften the blow with "I'm afraid that," and then immediately follow up with the alternative solution using a word like "but" or "however."
The structure is always softener, bad news, bridge, good news. This keeps the conversation moving forward and shows that you are focused on fixing the relationship, not just the technical problem. This solution bridge technique is what separates intermediate English speakers from advanced professionals. You are in control of the conversation, even when things have gone wrong.
Now we are going to move into our crucial shadowing practice session. This is where you lock in the pronunciation and the rhythm. Remember, learning a language is active. You must speak these phrases out loud with us. We will repeat the 3 key phrases. I will say the phrase, and then we will leave a timed pause for you to repeat it immediately after. Focus on mirroring our tone and speed.
Let's begin with the first phrase, the substitute for "sorry for the wait." Listen and repeat. Thank you for your patience.
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 Excellent. This phrase should be spoken with sincerity. It's a genuine thank you. Now let's move to our second phrase, the empathy statement, which is vital for lowering stress. Listen and repeat after the pause.
I realize this is frustrating.
I realize this is frustrating. I realize this is frustrating. Pay attention to the stress on the word frustrating. It tells the customer or client that you truly understand the magnitude of the issue. Finally, let's practice the power phrase, the solution pivot, which establishes you as the person who is going to fix the situation. Listen and repeat. What I can do right now is.
What I can do right now is.
What I can do right now is. Fantastic work. You have successfully practiced the 3 most effective phrases for fixing problems and maintaining confidence in English. By integrating these specific sentences into your daily communication, you move past the nervous habit of over-apologizing and firmly establish yourself as a professional problem solver. You have upgraded your B1 vocabulary today.
Remember, confidence in English comes from knowing exactly what to say when the pressure is on. You have the tools now. Use them. Practice this dialogue again to reinforce the entire process.
If you want to continue building real-life speaking confidence like this, please like this video and subscribe to English Speaking Corner. We release new podcast-style lessons every week, giving you the clear dialogues and practice loops you need. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and you will achieve your English goals.